Welcome myself Suguna, Inclusive Education. Today I am going to say about managing classroom behavior, principles of behavior, improved behavior. These topics are under the classroom management. First we are going to see about introduction. Classroom management means creating systems that support the kind of positive behavior across a classroom. Behavioral management is made strategies and systems that will manage and eliminate difficult behaviors that prevent students from succeeding in an academic environment. First of all, we are going to see about managing classroom behavior. Behavioral problems hinder the special student academic achievement and leave a negative effect upon their acceptance by others. Hence, it is important to manage these behavioral problems properly. Two major types of behavior problems may concern the teachers. First one is inappropriate classroom behavior, and then second one is poor study skills. Then first, inappropriate behavior. Inappropriate behaviors of students like taking out, fighting, arguing, being outseat, swearing, immature, lateness, or living early, side conversation, disregard for deadlines, grade gripping, sniping remarks, cheating, and withdrawn behavior. A student may be unstable or have mental health issues. Poor study skill. Typical study skills problems are incomplete assignments, poor attention during lessons, distract from classroom, failure to follow directions, and poor management of study time. Managing classroom behavior. First one, establish a positive, supportive classroom atmosphere. Students are more likely to follow direction, work hard, and exhibit positive classroom behavior when they feel wanted and appreciated by the teacher. Second one, organize the classroom itself. The room should be free of unnecessary distractions, not cluttered, and easy to get around in. This should help maintain student focus. And third one, identify the exact problem. Claiming that a student has a bad attitude is too vague to be easily dealt with. Getting to the root of the problem may involve a conversation with the student or working with the guidance counselor. Use positive response for positive behavior. Pointing out and rewarding good behavior can be an effective way of reducing bad behavior. Use physical proximity to curb bad behavior. If two students are talking while you are trying to speak, simply continue what you are saying but move closer to the students. Students are far less likely to act inappropriately when the teacher is right next to them. Establish a clearly defined set of rules and punishments. If the students know exactly what is expected of them and exactly what will happen if they act out, they are less likely to cause problems. And last one, get to know your students as well as you can. Knowing their personalities, abilities, and backgrounds can greatly enhance your decision making. And second one, principles of behavior. Principles of behavior is based on students and teachers also. Principles of behavior management are there are four. First one is stating precise goals, breaking behaviors into teachable subcomponents, instituting systemic management procedure. Fourth one, collecting data to monitor student progress. Briefly, goals should be realistic, specific, and observable. The task should be broken up into simpler subtasks which can be taught easily. There should Be consistently in providing reinforcement to the students. Classroom teachers can collect information by informal techniques such as first one, direct observation of behavior, then second, informal behavior inventories. Precise goals. All children can learn and reach their full potential given opportunity, effective teaching, and appropriate resource. Programs will be offered to best meet the individual needs of each child and student within the school community. Third, a student's program must address the intellectual, learning, communication, social, emotional, and physical aspects of a child's development. Parents play a key role in the education of child in that they are the most complete information source and have great investment in their child's future. All students shall be given the opportunity to participate in all aspects of school life, subject to limitation based on reasonableness in each circumstance. Whenever possible, the student should be a partner in his or her educational program. Student program needs are best met by a team approach. For children and students to receive the services they need, school personnel will work together with service provider in the community. There must be a balance between individual and group rights within the classroom setting. In every case, the best educational interest of students is the paramount consideration for decision making and programming. And last one, awareness and support by the school community is essential to successful inclusion. Diversity must be valued in order for inclusion to be successful. And last, improved behavior. Strategies for managing and improving behavior include stating behavioral expectations for all students, finding out of students meeting expectation or receiving reinforcement to encourage maintenance of those behaviors. Determine if there are students who do not meet expectation. If so do, they know and understand the expectation. They have the prerequisite skills for the behaviors. Identify target behaviors to be achieved. Selecting on observation system and collecting data on behavior. Analyzing data to determine the need for an intervention program. Determining if the target behavior needs to be learned. Selecting on intervention that uses the most positive approach. Implementing the intervention and collecting data on student performance. Analyze the data to determine the need to continue, modify, or terminate the intervention. Taking required action also. The need for intervention can be reduced through preventive planning. Expectations for behavior should be communicated to students. They may be done in the following ways. First one, establishing class rules. Rule for classroom conduct should clearly communicate the exact behavior expected by teacher. Reinforcing appropriate behavior. When appropriate behaviors occur, they should be rewarded. And third, providing reinforces that are valued by student. To find out what student perceive as rewarding, ask them or observe them. Teaching behavior by shaping. Shaping involves the reinforcement of small progressive steps towards the desired behavior. Using modeling to improve student behavior. It involves the reinforcement of another individual, the model for exhibiting the desired behavior in presence of the target student. Using token economics to deliver reinforcers. In setting A token economy, the teacher should specify the behaviors that earn tokens. It will encourage the student. And last one, decreasing inappropriate behavior by positive and differential reinforcement approaches. Using negative procedures as a last resort, there may be a timeout or withdrawal of previously earned reinforcers. Involving parents in behavioral management programs to provide continuation of the program at home. And finally, conclusion, effective classroom management. Increasing meaningful academic learning and facilitates social and emotional growth. Decreases negative behavior and increasing time spent academically engaged. Classroom management is the essential teaching skill. Teachers are not able to teach and learners are not able to learn in the classroom with behavioral problems. Therefore, classroom management should be based on organizing the classroom in way that create a positive emotional and physical environment. Thank you.